This seems to be kind of shocking coming from Jesus because the Pharisees, as we learned over the last couple days, they were the teachers of the law. They had the highest standards when it came to law, even more so than other Jewish groups. They were known as the most strict. And yet here Jesus is saying that even their strict adherence to the law doesn't get them into heaven. So maybe this is kind of confusing for you, and it was for me at first until I studied it. If Jesus first says that you can't do away with the law and you can't discredit the law, so all of the Old Testament law we have to value, but then says that even the Pharisees who hold to every letter of the law can't get into heaven by obedience to that law, what does he mean? See, Jesus is talking to disciples, and what we're going to unpack over the next couple days is this idea of true righteousness and how true righteousness starts in the heart and then it impacts behavior. It doesn't start with the behavior and work itself into the heart. That's backwards. And so the Pharisees' behavior was so strict that you would have thought that because they upheld the law so closely, that they would be the ones to earn righteousness by their behavior. But what we learn throughout the Gospels is that even though their behavior may have been perfect on the outside, their hearts were not right on the inside. See, Jesus is calling his disciples to a different kind of righteousness. He's calling them to live differently than the kind of righteousness that the Pharisees were pursuing, because he's calling them to a righteousness that started with their hearts.